I think we're better than what we were today. Actually, I think we shoot it better than what we shot it today. I think once Javon and Dax get a little more comfortable, and they're still wondering, is it a good shot or not? I think they're gonna make shots for us. Wani was pretty satisfied today, just running the show for us. I think we'll ham and egg it. We'll go with the hot hand. Somebody will make some. We'll just play them more.
For the second straight game, maybe this is just more an observation than it is a question, but this is the observation that you've made all during preseason about defensive rebounding. For the second game in a row, you've taken almost twice as many shots as the other team because you rebound the ball and you turn the ball over. Is that essentially your goal?
Mm-hmm. We want to get a lot more shots than what our opponent does. And today we did it in the ways that you're supposed to do it. They had 20 turnovers, we had 6. We are rebounding them by 19. That's what you're supposed to do. We did a better job slowing down today. After, it takes a while to figure out that when you play that kind of frantic full court and then you steal the ball, that you still gotta convert at the other end. We slowed down, did a better job. We took what we had, and when it wasn't there, we didn't really force it like we did whatever day that was, Friday, I guess. I spent all day Friday thinking it was Saturday, all day Saturday thinking it was Sunday.
Well, Jonathan Holden, 18 points, gets you 15 rebounds, though, as well as that more than Jonathan Holden expected.
Yeah, that's what we expected. He slowed down. He was so fired up on Friday, and he slowed down. He kind of got, I think, more in under control. And he's capable of being a whole lot better than that. He's a much better, he's a much more capable shooter than what he showed. He passes it better than what he's passed to this point. So is Devin, for that matter. Devin hadn't shot it very well.
You seem to have, whether by accident or by design, created a rebounding competition between Devin and Holton. And they seem to, Holton said today that it's almost him against Devin more than the other team. I mean, is that a good thing?
We worked, one, they've both always been good rebounders. Wherever they've been, and secondly, we have spent a bunch of time on technique. We've spent a bunch of time on where the ball's going to come off, and then they've, to their credit, they've listened and they're doing what we're asking them to do. I've showed them films of Maxill and Hicks and Kenyon and what they did. And really, a lot of it was their will to rebound the ball, and I think, I think those two guys. I think John and Devin both have a great will to rebound the ball, which is really important.
Nathan had to play a position he's not accustomed to. What were your initial thoughts on how he did there?
We played him there before. We played him there on Friday. We had to. When we lost when we lose Billy and Brandon. We have to. You look down there on the bench, and we had four guys out, and they're all bigs. So he's going to have to play there for a while until we can get everybody back. He really should be a really good four because he can pass it. He really understands how to play it. He's just struggling to make a shot right now. But when he can pick and pop and steps out and stretches defense, it makes a pretty effective four.
Coach,
pretty much know what you're going to get from State, and probably have a pretty good idea what you're going to get from Devin. And Holton seems to be kind of coming along. When you start looking for that other guy, and considering the way you guys want to play, it could be a variety of guys on a certain night. Is that a kind of what you want? Different guys.
I told him the first day that we're going to play more people. That we have to play more people to play this way. And the game's faster. There's more possessions. There's generally more fouls called. You get tired, and it enables us to play more guys. But the guys that make shots, probably, in all honesty, the guys that are making shots, they're probably going to play more minutes. I don't know that there's a whole lot of difference between Jay, Sean, Javon, and Dax really defensively. Gary too, for that matter. I mean, but Gary really is kind of our heartbeat. Gary's the guy who Wani was out, and we got 3 seniors, and Wani was out, and Kevin Marine's probably never going to play, and Gary. So Gary has done a terrific job of setting an example as to how hard we're going to work, and he's done a great job of listening and trying to do what we ask him to do. And yes, he just hadn't shot the ball very well, but he shot the ball pretty well in practice. I think he's capable of shooting it much better than what he shot it to this point. But he sets the tone for us, and that's important. So he's going to play. So you're looking at 4 guys really in 2 spots. Javon's going to kick up to play a little bit of point, and I didn't even mention Tariq. So yeah, we've got there's plenty of minutes there.
In that sense, is Jay Sean just kind of the right guy in the right moment
He
today?
made shots in the first half.
Yeah.
He made shots in the first half, and Javon made shots in the second half. It's kind of like playing a scramble,
Yeah.
just.
Yeah.
It's getting Javon to the point, not only getting Jawan some rest, but also getting Jawan maybe a different look where he's not out front, where people are kind of scheming against him, trying to get the ball out of his hand.
He's got a lot of help, though. We're going to play Gary there. Gary's played there before. We're going to play Tariq there. I think Tariq's got a chance to be a pretty good point guard. He can see better than the rest of them. He's a little bigger and he's a little longer. We're just honestly, we're just going to ham and egg it, and if, whoever hits the best drive, and then we're going to use their drive.
Bob, you talked about the defensive and the rebounding tandem that John and Devin give you, but offensively, you put them in some different, some matchup situations and used them off of each other. You haven't really talked a whole lot about that, what they can do for you offensively, but it does seem to be an option you can take advantage of.
Well, they haven't been very good, quite honestly. Yeah, I think they can be. For some reason, when guys start making shots, they change the way they shoot, so they start missing them again. I don't know why that is, but they seemingly do that. They're never satisfied with just shooting it right and making it. We got to get some things fixed with their mechanics. And when I think both of those guys are very capable of making foul line jump shots. John's capable of making threes. John really, most days, is our best 3-point shooter of our bigs, of all of our bigs. They haven't done it in the game yet, but I think he went too fast. I think he turned that one with us before he hardly caught it. You gotta slow down at the offensive end, which that's hard. That's not an easy thing to do when you're playing the way we're playing defensively.
Are you eager to match up with a Power 5 conference team now to see where you stand, or would you prefer to?
Honestly, I'd like to have my whole team, but we're going, I mean, we don't really get a chance to make trades, so. I think it's, if we continue to approach things the right way, which I think to this point we have, I'm talking we as them, then it'll be good for us. These guys have done a good job of learning from their mistakes and trying to make things better. And we're not making the rotations that we need to make defensively in the full court. We're not understanding that the way we need to understand that. But it's like I tell them all the time, Bob. In all honesty, when you've got great ball pressure, you can screw up some other stuff now. That ball pressure is hard to overcome.
Coach, you were talking the other night, guys just seem to be trying too hard, nerves, whatever you call it. Did you sense that this was a different feeling tonight?
I don't know. Just that, I think they all realize we're shorthanded. When we're playing fast like that, and we only have 3 bigs, and we may only have 3 bigs, for a while. You got to kind of play the guys that are there. I think some wise old coach said that sometimes. The only coaches are the ones that are there. So we're going to coach the heck out of these 3 and try to keep them out of foul trouble. Get them a break when we can get them a break.
Coach, it seemed like Devin on the foul line anyway was pretty good. The way teams will probably gang up on him, is that even more important for him to knock down those shots?
We started out last year just miserable. He was god awful, and then he shot it pretty well towards the end. Devin's just, it's a matter of doing the same thing all the time. You can't change your shot every 3 days. You got to, and then he got really kind of in a groove at the, last year towards the end. We just need to get him to concentrate and stay in that groove. If he stays doing the things that make it go in, it's, when you bang all of them off the front of the rim, there's a reason you do it.